UK Goosebumps here with another video, and today's video is going to be a pretty important one. Sort of a breakthrough, I guess, in like the UK Goosebumps side of things here in the UK. Obviously, you know, we had different types of books and stuff like that, and this is kind of a breakthrough on a certain type of book. And if you're a really hardcore fan of the Goosebumps series, especially if you're in the United Kingdom, you might know about this book. And that is, I mentioned this before, I mentioned this in my Christmas haul video, and that is the Well the Dead House spooky bookmark version. As you can see down here, it says free spooky bookmark inside. Now I thought I'd dedicate a whole video to this book for a few reasons. Because it's really rare to find. They don't pop up often. And two, there's a few different things about it than the original book. So I thought I'd share that with the community. And I've also made a breakthrough about this book as well, with something I found recently. So I'll do a few facts about this book. So this book was released in 1996, or around that anyway. This is a weird one, because in the front page where it normally says when it was made and everything, it just says, I don't know if you can see by there, 1992. And that is because the story was written in 1992, which would be correct. But as you can see here, it has a list of all the books up to number 30, it came from Beneath the Sink, which means this had to be released in around 1996, because that's when It Came From Beneath the Sink came out. So we know that this book was released, the Spooky Bookmark Edition, 1996, or earlier. I'm not sure when the UK one got released, but it was around that time. And there's a few subtle changes to the original book. So on the original Dead House book, there's a hippo logo on the front by here. I'll find an example, I'll put an image up by there. As you can see, there's a hippo logo. And on this one there isn't, but there is one on the side. And other than that, there's literally no changes on this. Obviously, the massive change would have to be the massive red thing in the corner by here. And the other big change would have to be the ISBN and the barcode, which are completely different from the original book. The prices are the same though. And also they moved over this format and they moved it over slightly. So the breakthrough that I made is actually going to be this right here. And this is what I believe to be the spooky bookmark that is meant to be in this book. So I found this the other day listed as Goosebumps bookmark, and it is official before anyone says anything. As you can see, the scholastic by there. It is official. There is nothing on the back. And there's a few reasons why I'm nearly 100% sure this is the bookmark that was in there. I'll name a few. One, I've never seen this before, and I've talked to many people about it, and they've also never seen it before. Two, it's officially released by Scholastic. 3, the UK design. As you can see, it has that UK, the UK letter design with the goosebumps. Exactly like this, the black and red all matches up. And also has the slimy background, like you've seen in a lot of the UK Goosebumps books. It has the slimy background. Another big thing about this is something that I noticed. So on some other Goosebumps books, I'll put an example by here. Let's just take Beast from the East, for example. As you can see, the G has a slight line added onto it at the top, so it looks kind of like an extension on the top of the G. On the first Goosebumps books released in the UK, I think around book number 33, around book number 32, I believe, they changed it. But from 32 downwards, it was this design, and it doesn't have the extra bit added on there. And so happens to be that on this bookmark, there isn't an extended line on there. So we do know, if this was released, it was released before number 32, or whenever they added the extra line on there. And this book was also released around the same time as book number 30, which was 1996. So both of the logos match up about when they were changing them. So these both match up with the G both having no extended bit on the top. So that's a very big part of it as well. And that is why I'm basically 90% sure that this is the correct bookmark. The only other reason I could think would maybe be I've discovered a random bookmark that is not related to this book and no one knows about it, and it's just a random Goosebumps bookmark from the 90s that was released in the UK. But that would be highly unlikely because some would have found it. But the thing with the bookmark that came in a book would be completely different because you normally find it in the book rather than just by itself. So, yeah. But I'm so happy to have been able to find this because this has been technically a Goosebumps mystery solved. For a few months, I found this book a few months ago. I found pictures and I finally got it for Christmas. I haven't seen listings since for this, that it just doesn't exist. And there's no pictures or any information online whatsoever about this book or the bookmark. So at this current moment in time, I'm the only person right now in the community that I know of who has this bookmark and this book. And the only person and the only image you can find online right now would be this YouTube video of this bookmark. I'll probably find a way to uploading this on Google somehow, because I'd love people to be able to know what it is, because there's no pictures on Google or whatsoever. But yeah, I hope you liked this video, and yeah, I'm so glad to have been able to solve this Goosebumps mystery. So thank you for watching.